So here's my conundrum. I wanted to do Big Bad Con on the Columbus Day weekend, and I was pretty excited about that because, as far as I knew, there weren't any events going on Columbus Day weekend. Then I found out from NeonCon that there is an event on Columbus Day weekend. It's RainCon in Arizona, and it's their 10th year, and I mean they're very established on that, and I don't want to challenge that or threaten or mess with it. But I thought, well, Bay Area gamers, there's plenty of them that are not going to go to RainCon regardless. It's too far away. And so I still think I have an audience. I still think I've got a group of people that would come to Big Bad and wouldn't have gone to RainCon in the first place. And same with the Arizona draw. I'm sure there's many gamers that won't go to RainCon and wouldn't go to Big Bad because of location and because they like RainCon. So I kind of, I thought numbers-wise in terms of hitting the attendance levels that we need in order to make the con viable, that both RainCon and Big Bad will be just fine. And so I talked to the producers of the event, or sort of I talked via NeonCon to the producers, and we agreed that it wouldn't be a big problem, and in fact we could make something cool out of it. We could make this map that would be like a exit map, like if the building was on fire, and instead of it being buildings on fire, it's the United States, and it's wherever you are, here's the nearest con to you. So we'd have like California, Big Bad, Arizona, RainCon, and then I'm pretty sure Luke Crane is doing Burning Con this year on Columbus Day weekend. So my guess, I haven't confirmed with him, is that he'll probably be doing it next year on Columbus Day weekend, and so we could have arrows pointed to every Columbus Day con, depending on where you were. And I don't know, it seems cool. Something to put up on the site, a little sort of where to go to get my con on Columbus Day. No idea. So I like this, and I thought, well, great. We won't hurt each other. We'll benefit one another. We can cross promote. I was very excited about it. And then I found out, and then I started thinking, well, then I asked Paul Tevis. I said, hey, could you come to my con? He said, no, I'm going to be on RainCon. And I was like, okay, it makes sense. And then Ryan Macklin said the same thing. And then I went to RainCon's website, and I clicked on the video of one cool thing I saw at RainCon, and clearly John Wick, Will Wheaton, Ryan Macklin, Paul Tevis, all celebrity gamer folks that are going to be there. And I mean, there's a lot more. It's not like everyone's going to RainCon, but then it really got me thinking, no, numbers-wise, we're not going to be hurting each other, but celebrity figures-wise, I mean, where will Ken Hite be on Columbus Day weekend? I don't want to be poaching him from RainCon if he's already going there, but I don't want to have that kind of fight. So I thought, well, a con doesn't need celebrity figures. It's not the end of the world. Or if I have some that weren't going to RainCon anyway, again, I could get the same kind of turnout of people that might want to come to Big Bad that wouldn't otherwise go to RainCon anyway. So it's not doom and gloom, but it has got me thinking about, well, what if we did a different day? What if we did the weekend before, the weekend after? The weekend after is Brian Icekoff's wedding, and there's also some book convention going on then. The weekend before it crosses over, it's the end of September, beginning of October, and I kind of don't want to get too close to September because that's getting really close to Labor Day weekend, and the cons that are then. So I can get 2 weeks after, then we're getting really close to Halloween, and no matter what I do, I'm losing the holiday weekend. Now, Columbus Day isn't really a big holiday. I mean, most people don't necessarily get Monday off, but at least it's a holiday weekend. It's something to build on. The first Big Bad is going to be 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But in the future, I want to build that out to 4. I want to include the Monday. And that's going to be virtually impossible on a non-holiday weekend. So, I don't know. So that's where I'm at right now. The wolf scratching his ears for whatever and trying to figure out what's the best day to do the con. I still have the flexibility with hotels, and even though I've gotten the October 7th through 9th out there and published it. We're more than a year away from the con. I feel confident that I can change the date. I'm hoping that I'm not sticking to the original date out of laziness, ego, or other emotional irrelevant factors. I hope that my reasons for doing it, that it's a holiday, that we won't be competing, that this whole shared piece of the pie, dividing up the U.S. into where people can go on Columbus Day weekend will be a good thing. I hope all those reasons make sense. And but it's a conundrum. So what do I do? Do I move it? Do I find another time that I'm going to ultimately be less pleased with, but have less conflicts with? Or do I stick to my original plan and accept that there's going to be some give and take there? Thinking about it. I'm done.